YouTube, welcome back to another video. You're probably thinking I'm like Sam Sulek, whatever his fucking name is. You're probably thinking I'm like that guy at this point with the amount of frequent content I'm coming out with. But I am just gonna try my best now to essentially come out with as many videos as possible. I'm gonna aim for twice a week, and we'll kind of see how that goes. But anyway, in terms of the plan of action for this video, I'm gonna be training back later, so I think I'm gonna take you through another in-session breakdown, because the last video you kind of just saw training clips. There was no real kind of explanation to the exercise that was being performed, etc. So today I'm gonna head to the gym, train Paul shortly, and I think I'm gonna do a voiceover for that workout, just get as many clips as possible throughout that session. I think this week, I know I said it last week, but I think this week me and the coach are gonna freshen up training ever so slightly. I think the new training plan is currently in the works. I think he's writing it up and in the process of that. I'm checking in with him tomorrow actually, so maybe I'll actually take you through the check-in towards the end of this video and kind of keep you in the loop with any changes that have been made to the plan moving forward. But as for now, I'm literally just making my pre-workout bowl of oats. In my opinion, the microwave is the only way to make your oats. Comment down below, how do you make your oats? Do you use the microwave? Do you use the kettle? Do you use a hob? The only right answer is the microwave. That is the best way to make the tastiest bowl of oats. But I know of guys that use a hob and use a kettle. Even in this day and age, even in 2023, guys are still using a hob to make their fucking oats. Absolutely disgraceful. So in terms of what I've got up to this morning, because it is currently early afternoon, I actually had to go back to the dental surgery earlier. So for those of you that have been keeping up with the last few videos, I actually had a wisdom tooth taken out that was very painful. Even in the 10,000 calorie challenge video that I'm pretty sure you've all seen, that day it was actually really hurting. So the fact that I had to get down that much food with a wisdom tooth that was causing me an awful lot of pain, I think that's quite impressive to say the least. But anyway, I had the wisdom tooth taken out and I ended up getting a thing called dry socket, which is very painful. They actually say it could be more painful than the healing process itself. So yeah, I ended up getting dry socket, was in a lot of pain the week after getting the wisdom tooth taken out. They said the pain will last anywhere between 3 to 7 days. 7 days later, it was still hurting an awful lot. I was struggling to sleep. As I said in the last video, I was pretty much living off painkillers, paracetamol, ibuprofen, and I just was not having a good time. So I went back to the dental surgery today. They did some deep cleaning on the socket that's basically been left. I've been given 7 days worth of antibiotics to take, so hopefully the healing process is gonna soon be done with and I actually can just go back to sleeping normally, eating normally, and not having to fucking take painkillers all the time, because honestly, despite the fact it's quite cheap, I don't want to spend another fucking penny on paracetamol or ibuprofen at the minute. So yeah, went to the dental surgery earlier, did crack on with some check-ins, but now, like I said, pre-workout bowl of oats, and then we will soon head off to the gym. Now, that being said as well, earlier when I started this video and I went on about, people are probably gonna think I'm Sam Sulek at this point. Is it Sulek? I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, I think I'm pretty late to the party with this Sam Sulek, right? He's literally just burst onto the scene all of a sudden within the fitness industry. He's absolutely smashing out content on a week-to-week basis. I think he posts like 3-4 videos a day. And these videos are literally him chatting shit driving to the gym, chatting shit throughout his session, and then chatting shit on the way back from the gym. And that is literally just every single video that he does. And he is bringing in hundreds of thousands of views for each video. Seriously impressive. I'm pretty sure he literally films off his iPhone, has a little mic that he clips onto his t-shirt throughout the session, and he literally just goes for it in the gym. Like, trains with a good intensity, like form probably isn't the best, but he absolutely smashes it. Like, fair fucking play to the lad. He's got an insane physique for 21 as well. To think he's literally 2 years younger than me is pretty fucking nuts. And he had this video that went absolutely viral recently as well, where he basically took everyone through a full day of eating, and it was virtually milk, burgers and donuts and cinnamon toast crunch. That was virtually his diet. And I actually saw a fitness YouTuber from the UK the other day. I think his name was Hal Dexter. He done a video where he basically followed Sam Sulek's diet for 24 hours, and I thought that was a very fucking good idea. So I might have to mirror that idea and do a day of following Sam Sulek's diet and actually see whether it's that bad and what I think of it, because it seems to be one of the most controversial things in the fitness industry right now. I've seen so many fucking YouTubers do videos and reviews on that video that went up on Fawwad's channel. Fawwad Abid, I think his name is. Fawwad Abid. I'm fucking awful with names, honestly. But yeah, anyway, it was a pretty good video. I think I might have to follow that and kind of do almost like another kind of eating challenge, but not as extreme. I did say I was going to do the 15,000 calorie challenge, but I think I might have to prolong that a little bit now. I do have to do it because I said 50 plus likes, I'll do the 15,000 calorie challenge in my 10,000 calorie challenge video, and it got around 100 likes. So I will have to do the 15,000 calorie challenge at one point, but right now I'm kind of really in the swing of things this off season, and I just want to try and be as consistent as fuck with that. So I might have to follow this Sam Sulek's bulking diet and kind of just see what I think. But yeah, it looks pretty fucking mad to say the least. Okay, so we have got the pre-workout bowl of oats right here. We have 100 grams of oats, 40 grams of whey, and we have 20 grams of 85% dark chocolate. So I'm gonna take this upstairs, eat this while I continue my check-ins, and then I think I've got one on board this evening as well. So gonna be setting up a new client, and then I will be heading off to the gym for later this evening. So yeah, let's get it. Okay, so turns out that I haven't actually got this YouTube game figured out just yet, and I can't actually do a voiceover, or I don't know how to do a voiceover yet on any of my YouTube videos, which is pretty frustrating to say the least. But anyway, I'm not gonna get my knickers in a twist about it. I'm just gonna get the YouTube video uploaded. I'll put some music over the workout itself, and obviously you can see there the whole workout. There was one exercise that I didn't film, which was a rear delt fly. That went in between the SA machine cable rows and the face away bicep curl. I do want to do like an in-depth breakdown of the session, but I don't want to sit here and bore you with a 10-minute clip of me just running through the whole session. So we basically started off on what was going to be an SA pull down, but I turned that into a SA plate loaded row. It followed a very similar arm path to what the SA pull down would, but I just haven't been connecting well with the SA pull down recently, so I opted for the SA machine row, still rowing from a high to low position, so it was really good for isolating the lats. I felt like I connected well with that exercise, so yeah, I think I might keep that in for the distant future. Then the second exercise was meant to be a T-bar row. Again, haven't really been connecting with the T-bar row that well recently, so I opted for an Atlantis chest support row. I pretty much treated it like a T-bar row. I went for the more outer grip to try and make it more upper back bias, but again, really like that row variation. I think I might keep it in for the foreseeable. But both of them exercises, top set of 6 to 10, back off set of 10 to 15, as was the following exercise, which was a prime chest supported row. Went for more of a neutral grip here. Really like this exercise. Feel like I get a great connection with this. I've actually opted for a slightly lower C as of late, which I actually feel works a little bit better for me. The arm path just feels a little bit more natural. Again, just trying to find what works for me on that exercise, but really enjoy it. We then moved on to a SA machine row, which again, you can argue the variation that I actually performed, potentially not the most optimal variation, no, but it works really well for me, and I really enjoy it. Not having that chest support there, that your torso might turn a little bit too much throughout that concentric portion of the movement, and that will take away from the stimulus that you can apply to the lat. But again, it works very well for me, and a lot of my training is just kind of finding what works well for me and sticking to that. So yeah, I really enjoy that exercise. Then we had the upper back pull down, which again, right there, I'm literally just focusing on keeping my scapulars and my lats locked in place, really trying to drive the elbow down and out in front of me into the base of that spine, just trying to squeeze the lats as hard as I possibly can at the bottom of the movement. And then we moved on to what was the rear delt fly that we didn't film, and then the face away cable curl, which I absolutely love. That's my favorite bicep curl variation of them all. Just a great exercise to really target the bicep in that length and range, which, as we know, is very important for hypertrophy. You just get a great squeeze, great connection, great pump with that exercise. You can really load it up as well. So yeah, if you have not got that bicep curl variation in, either at the end of your pull day or in your arm day itself, you seriously are missing out. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Get that exercise variation in. But anyway, that was the whole pull session. It is actually my last week of running this training split. I literally just checked in with the coach this morning, and we got a new training split going into place as of next week. So that will be a video at a later date, which will be the training split that I am now running to grow and pack on as much lean quality mass as possible for the stage next year. So yeah, very much excited for that. Gonna end this here. Any questions at all, please let me know. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.